I'm curious, what would you say is the most utilized social media platforms? Is it Facebook,
Mhm.
LinkedIn, Twitter? I mean, when I'm thinking about posting, right, and reposting things, those are the platforms that come to mind.
Yeah, I like that list, and I think that's right. I might leave Twitter off, or is it X now? And then X
Yeah,
Twitter,
yeah,
it's
right.
like your
Whatever it
ex,
is, right?
your ex-wife, your ex-husband.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny now that I think about it. X, right? Like, was that on purpose? Your X platform? Anyway,
Hmm.
uh, so I think when it comes to local, Facebook and Meta still is the top. It's the most
Mm.
used platform for local businesses. It's the number one platform for discovery for local businesses. So that means someone finds your service or your store, or your business for the first time. So those are the platforms we focus on. But I'm going to throw out one more that a lot of people forget about, and it's actually
Hmm.
really, really important, which is your Google Business Profile, because that
Hmm.
affects the SEO. And your Google Business Profile has become much more dynamic. The capabilities around it over the last couple of years, like Google's been pushing all these cool new features, so you can post content there. Um, Etc. So that's where Arrow is integrated as well. So it can automatically post content to that profile, and that's going to be a big bump for your local discovery and SEO.
Yeah, I'll just comment as a consumer when I'm looking for a restaurant locally. Let's say I go Google Maps is a big
Yep.
application that I use. So I think that's a great call out. I want to shift back and just kind of clarify the use of AI. So is it more that you're using it on the back end and you're able to manage many more small businesses with a smaller team on your end? Is that where the efficiencies come in, or how exactly are you using that on your side?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And let me just put some numbers on that. So when we first started the company, we had no technology, like many,
Mm,
many businesses. We had a team, and we had 30 small businesses that we were just working with, and posting for them to pilot the idea and the concept of the business. And then we, excuse me, and then we started building tech. So we're now at a point where we've got such automation that one account manager can manage about 250 small business accounts.
wow.
And so that's been a 10x already. And we think we're going to 10x that again over the next
Wow.
4 months, um, just because of the level of intelligence and automation that's being afforded. So, yes, we're using AI a little bit different rather than say, and there's some great companies out there that do generative AI that you can log in and do your prompts and get all this, kind of build your content. We're really using AI more, as you said, in the back end to make our platform as automated as possible and deliver on that promise to the small business of, hey, this is done for you. It's hands free.
Hmm.
Spend 10 minutes a week on this.
And have you seen that as a value proposition that's really resonated with small businesses, that they truly want it to be hands free? I mean, it seems like that would be the case, but I don't know what the feedback is. Or they say, oh, no, I'm going to figure this AI content creation out on my own.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. And I say that not so much in terms of feedback of Arrow, but I think there's both of those market segments out there. I do think there's a lot of folks who are like, hey, no, I'm going to figure these tools out. And, maybe I'll go from 6 hours to 4 hours, but I still want to be the primary, I want to kind of run this myself. But what we find, especially with certain industries, and the trades is a great example of this. But so is the restaurant business, so is real estate agents, so is insurance agents. I mean, these are folks that are like kind of live and die by local discovery, like that next house they're going to sell or that next job they're going to get. So they're spending a lot of time running their
Hmm.
business and doing that. So for those folks, the hands-free proposition, amazing. Amazing. And
Yeah.
I can even tell you a little bit more like anecdotally on I've sit in on a lot of calls and meet with a lot of our users. And when you tell them like, oh, this is hands free, oh, this is $79 a month, like you just see like the stress in their body and in their face and in their shoulder just like immediately go down. They're like, I love it. So, um, we've gotten really, really positive feedback around the company so far.